Smell is going on, you guys. It's your boy Shapey Baby, and today I'm going to be making a women's perfume for honestly just like any time of the year, but it's summertime, so we'll call it a summer fragrance. And so we're gonna be theming it around a cotton candy, patchouli, foresty vibe with fruity top notes. And yeah, I'm going to be using osmanthus, which is like a berry leather floral. Did I put any other camera towel? Let's see. Yeah, this is like a weird kiwi type smell. And this one's kind of apple. And it's called Verdot, but it also smells, it's hard to describe, like pine needles and all kinds of other stuff. But I figured that would go well with some apple natural from Robertet. We put a bunch of patchouli in there to go with the cotton candy smell, and it creates this magical smell. I'm using a fruity musk called Exaltalide that has like pear smells, and then on the dry down it smells more, kind of musky, if you know what musk smells like, kind of like clean laundry. And what else? I'm going to be using a wood, it's a oud wood in this one. As well as the patchouli, so we got a couple different woods in there, but we're going to be using a synthetic oud wood called Black Agar by Jivco. And we've got a little bit of aquatics, I guess, just for the base to just help it perform and last long and smell good for a long time. But yeah, so we used some Cetalox, which is another ambergris material, and ambroxan, but we use Cetalox at like 2% and ambroxan at 1%. So not very strong in the formula. And I believe I used Celestalide in here too. Listen. Yeah, okay, so I got Celestalide over here. I need to add that too. I already added all the crystals, so I didn't have to go through that on camera. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Ground stuff. All right. Sweet, right there will do it. Okay. Make sure I don't knock it over, that would suck. Okay, clear that out. Sorry it's a little dark, guys, and my light went out. Not the best lighting. Okay, so we've got Celestalide, and I need this at, how much? How strong do I need this? I need this at 2% of the formula, so that's going to be 0.2 of the 10-gram formula we're making. Okay, get my little paddle. Thanks for joining, whoever's watching. 0.2 grams of Celestalide. And this is another musk here. It's like a woody musk. So I figured that would go good with the fairy accord type theme that we're going for. Okay, getting close. So yeah, this one, it's based around two of my favorite notes combinations, and that's patchouli and ethyl maltol. And it creates this thing called the fairy accord in perfumery. It's pretty dang good, so we're gonna play with that today. And using one of my other favorite notes, osmanthus. Okay. I don't really dare add more. It's too small. Let's see. Close enough. That'll work. So I'll do it for Celestalide. Okay, so now we're going to add this to our bottle with the other powders we've already added off camera earlier. That's how I did it. Pretty ghetto. And I slide them into the jar. And hopefully don't spill. All right. Okay, what else do we got? Now we're going to start adding our liquid materials. We'll start with our ISO-E Super. As always, it's just the building blocks here we're using. And since this is a women's fragrance, we toned down the ISO-E Super to 57%. And this is a woody amber material, ISO-E Super. You heard me talk about it in every video. So we need 5.7 grams of this. So this is going to make up 57% of the formula. And then we're going to decorate it with a bunch of other stuff. This is like a, super material. ISO-E Super. And it's pretty darn super, all right. Time for my dog to come out. Hopefully he doesn't jump on the table. That's as close as I'm going to get it. 5.7. Good. All right, now we're going to add our our Hedione, which is a material that smells like jasmine fields. Fields of jasmine. Yeah, this is another really nice material. We'll be adding 0.9, or wait, how many grams of this? 1.2. 12% of the formula. And these kind of create a cloud effect. As Sarah McCartney would call it. .2 grams. Transparent jasmine. It's a good blending note. 1.2, close enough. I could get one more drop. Perfect, baby. Love it, man. That feels good when you just hit it right on the head like that. All right. Thank you to all my day one fans out there. Thanks for joining. Hi, what is this? I'm making a perfume for my wife. It's called, I don't really have a name for it, but it's a perfume that smells like fairies, like Tinkerbell, like flying through a nice forest, woody, mossy forest. It's gonna smell real nice. Okay. So we've already added our Cetalox Ambroxan off camera. So now we got our ethylene bracelet coming up. This is a musk. Another just nice, clean, white musk. Ethylene bracelet, we need 0.45 grams of this one. This one kind of smells like clean laundry. And we're going to use just under 0.5 gram for 4.5% of the entire formula. Clean white musk is what it would be called on like a perfume note. One more drop. And this is ethylene bracelet from Perfumer's Apprentice. Gonna get you some, boy. So good. But yeah, that one's very versatile. You can use that in almost any fragrance. Okay, next we have Celestalide. I already got it. Helvetalide. All right, where are you at, Helvetalide? All right, so next we have another musk. This one's called Helvetalide. This one's a pear musk. It's a fruity musk that has a fruitiness towards the way of pear. And my gloves are contaminated. Let me switch. Put on some new gloves. Thank you guys for joining. Just gotta switch my gloves so I don't contaminate my other stuff here. Alright, sorry about that, guys. These things happen. These things happen in live blends. Alright. And my cap doesn't come off, so check it out. Sometimes these caps don't come off. They get stuck on there and you got to take it off with something or else your fingers will get contaminated. And you got to switch your gloves. And new pipette. Okay, Helvet Alive. We need 0.14 grams. So this is pretty strong because you only use 1.4% of this one. I guess I could push it one more drop. I'm going to go over a little bit, but that's okay. It's a women's fragrance. It could be a little musky. Okay, 1.48, close enough. Thanks for joining, guys. Helvet Alive. Fruity musk in the way of pear. And we're going to be using pear and apple in the top notes, so that's going to work nice together. Okay, next we got Black Agar Jivco. This is the oud wood that I was talking about earlier. Really nice. It's a dark, sensual wood. Resinous, kind of smoky, almost animalic. And the stupid lid won't come off. Woo! But yeah, the lid's stuck. Let's see what I can do about that. Set it on this heater for a bit. You get some pliers real quick. Thanks for joining. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Yeah, this is the first. Check this out. Got to use pliers to get this off. Or whatever these are called. There we go. Yeah, that's one of my favorite materials right here. Black agar. It's an agar wood. And dark, resinous, woody. Obviously, it's a wood. And, man, it's just hard to describe, but it's so freaking good. And we're going to be using this as a large part of the formula as well. This is going to be 5%. I might go just under, though. Let's see. I don't want to go, 5% is good. I like it. I don't care. Sucks though when you ruin a whole fragrance just by overdosing one thing. But I'm fairly certain we'll be okay. We'll go to 0.45. We won't go over 5%. Just to be safe. But I am pushing that note pretty strong. Yay. All right, next we've got, what do we got next here? Let's see. Here's my formula. We just did our black agar, so now we've already got our ethyl maltol and our ethyl vanillin. Those were two sweets. Ethyl maltol smells like cotton candy, and ethyl vanillin smells like, what would you say, more of a creamy vanilla. So I added these two to make like a marshmallow smell together, these two here. And then we're going to add the Veramoss to give it that forest vibe. We've already added it, actually. Oh, wait, did I add it? I don't think I did. No, I never. Oh, wait. Crap. I don't think I ever added Veramoss. Okay, looks like we're going to go back and do that real quick. Okay, I got to switch that into my formula because I put 0.5. Okay, 0.45 vanillins in Veramoss. I don't remember if I added this, guys. No, I didn't. No way. All right. So we got one more material to add here, powder, that I almost forgot about. And it's called Veramoss. It's a mossy material. It smells like dry. I don't know if you could say dry because it kind of smells like a damp moss in the forest, you know. So we're going to be using this at 0.1%. Or 1% of the formula, actually. But we need 0.1 gram of this. And this will add some woodiness, some depth to the base, besides just the sweets. Because this is going to last a long time. This material is one of the longest lasting materials in perfumery, I believe. Okay, getting close. Can I hit it right on the head? Good enough. All right. Add this in here. Feel free to drop in the chat and ask questions or give me suggestions of perfumes you guys like. And I could try and add some of their stuff that they use. Dang it. Of course, this note card was wet somehow a little bit. Dang it. All right, so that's good. Next. All right. Back to our formula. So now we're going to add our patchouli. And that's what we have here. It's warming up on a heater because this is really thick when it's room temp. So you have to heat it up to even use it. And how much do I want to use of this? 2% of the formula. So, yeah, I spent about an hour writing this formula before I came online. Writing out the recipe, pulling out all the materials. So we got our patchouli here. We want 0.2 grams of this one. 100% patchouli, absolute from Robertet. Very dark, thick. .2 grams coming up. And this is a full patchouli. It's got all the depth, the darkness, the chocolatey facets. I don't know if it's still kind of dirty, but this is a fancy patchouli. It's from Robertet. It's not like a just typical Indian patchouli. But yeah, it adds elegance in my opinion, and warmth and depth, and there's all kinds of it makes it elegant in my opinion. Very fancy. When you want to smell like this. Like you walk around with your pinky out. Patchouli and ethyl maltol. Smells like money. Money, honey. Smells like money, honey. Okay, so now I'm just putting my materials back. 0.2 grams of that one, baby. Let's go. Okay. Now we're going to put in this undecavitol stuff. We're getting into our top notes here a little bit now. It's kind of scary because I haven't even added any mids. But yeah, we got our mids come. Maybe I'll skip now. Oh, well, we'll just put this. We're going to be getting to our mids here in a bit. We need a 1/2 gram of this one. Not a 1/2 gram. 0.05. I just died in your arms tonight. All right. Love it. Nailed it. Undecavitol. So this one smells like, let's see. It's hard to describe. Have the internet do it for me. Undecavitol. So this one is called Violet Decenol. And man, it's in it's in Fahrenheit Dior. And it smells like the top notes coming out of Fahrenheit Dior. It's got like a berry, leather, lily of the valley, green, floral, fresh, kind of watery. I smell kiwi, but yeah, violet leaves. And yeah, it's going to add some nice, just, guess. It's going to make you guess like, man, what is that? I don't know what I'm smelling, but I like it. All right, so next we got Verdot. This one was a top note it was featured pretty prominently in Lacoste Style and Play. And I freaking love it. 4% of the formula, that seems high. Let me look real quick, hold on. Verdot, Verdox, 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 I don't know. 5% though, so yeah, we're gonna do 5% of the formula. 4%. 4% of the formula with this bad boy, so that'll be 0.4 grams. And I'm almost out of this stuff, but I haven't bought any since I started perfumery. And I used it for a bunch of trials at one point. And I need to buy more finally. One of my favorites. But we'll see how it blends with the patchouli base and all that in the undecavitol. I don't know, I'm kind of mixing some weird top notes here. But they're all kind of berry-like in their own way, so I think they'll be fine. In green. And I'm going to do the apple and pear. So it's going to be juicy, sweet, woody, dark, sensual, elegant. Alrighty, that'll do it for Verdot. And let's get a description of that for you real quick. Verdot, TGSC. Ooh, tea. It says that it does good with tea. So let's see here. So that last note I added was called Verdot, Verdox, Verdox. And it says that it's fruity, woody, green, apple, and herbal. And I agree. Fruity, argument, like bergamot or limeette. Woody, camphor-like. Yeah, so it kind of smells like pine needles and apples. Gives a fruity tea note in florals or is simply a woody tone. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, because I'm trying to push the woody base a little bit. This is going to be sweet. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got a stuffy nose. It looks like Verdot. All right, now we're moving on to our apple olfac. And that is from Robert Tet. And it says you can use this up to 10% of the fragrance. But I don't feel like it. It's just going to be I want the apple to be there, but not be like, oh, it's apple. Just want it to smell green and fruity. that's it for apple. I'd say that's like a red apple though. Okay, moving on, we got the osmanthus. Now this is a note that I think this note could potentially ruin the entire fragrance if I'm not careful. Let's see what it smells like now. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one smells kind of like barnyard. I'm only using it at 0.1% of the fragrance, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I like this note, but I don't know how I feel about it in a women's fragrance. Osmanthus Absolute. Very expensive material. And it smells like leather and berries and like almost like manure. Like a barnyard. It's juicy. I love it. I don't know. It's just different. But if it ruins this, oh well. We'll try again with something else next time. Okay, that's it for the osmanthus. Now we got Grisalva. This is a ambergris material, woody. Kind of smells leathery to me. But we're only put 1 drop of this. This is 100% strength here. 1 drop. And that'll put us about 0.2% of the entire formula. Okay, next we got our paracord. This is pears. A synthetic pear from Perfumer's Apprentice. And we're gonna pop this cap off because it's being stubborn. There we go. And we'll be using this one at 0.08 grams. See, I'm kind of worried about this one too because it kind of smells like shampoo, and I don't want it to smell like pear shampoo, you know, like cheap. So we're only using less than 1% of the fragrance is this. I only want 0.08 grams. There we go. All right. So that'll do it for trial 1. Yeah, I don't know. I've already been blending for a long time today. Let's see. So yeah, this should have made a 10-gram sample now. Now I need to put it in my ultrasonic cleaner and let it dilute. I guess we can swish it around, smell it, see what it smells like though. Pretty darn good, man. I'm smelling that pear quite a bit though. Maybe it's just because it's the last thing I put in. But it is a top note too. Pretty fruity. Yeah, all I really smell is the fruits, but yeah, we haven't dissolved any of the powders yet, so check back in. Thank you guys for joining as always. You guys make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And check back in on the next video when I go live and we'll dilute and assess this material. Thank you guys for joining. Smell y'all later.